Good day, YouTube, all doing a day. I am the Trish Shuriken, and welcome back to All the Mods. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all well, because I know I am. So, it's been a little while since I've done a recording of this, actually. I do these a little bit in bulk, not massively, but a little bit. So I'm having a quick look around to see what I've done. Not much by the looks of it. This thing's finished whatever it was doing. Right. Yes. Yes, I remember what I was doing. I was doing animals, that's right. We made ourselves autumn craftable cloches. And, oh, I can see experience balls sort of floating around. So it means we've got to that point. And there's a lamb over there. Oh yeah, we've got a few baby animals. Nice. And a few of them, they're quite far away. Cool. And eventually they'll come through here and get killed. Eventually. Oh yeah, I made the fertilizer come out of here and go into the garden cloches, so it's constantly full fertilizer. Growth modifier 3.6 means we'll be getting quite a lot out of each iteration. Same with you. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So that's cool. Getting on with that automation. This episode, however, I think we need to upgrade our automated stuff for milling. If you know, I can't think of words just now. I've all of a suddenly can't think of words. So all that's happening just now is everything's getting pulverized and then furnaced. Is that enough to just do that? We've got a lot of machines down here. This is meant to be where I was automating a lot of things. I forgot, we've got a compactor down here. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, that's where I was doing the plates. I kind of half forgot this whole area existed. To be brutally honest, even though we were using the Empowerer and we set up this a couple of episodes back. No, last episode. Oh, can't even remember when that was now. Yes. So I want to upgrade our stuff, and what stuff I mean, I want to start working on the things that does stuff, environmental tech. I want to start upgrading that, because it's still a tier 1, believe it or not. Out here is still a tier 1 miner. Come out, my bra. You're gonna die. So yeah, this thing is still working away, slowly but surely. I know you're coming up, Mary. You had a lot of health. Tier 1. So we want to level this up. We want to get this to a level tier 2. We want to get as much. I think we should go as far as we can, really. So let's see what it requires for a tier 2 miner. Is an ore miner, yeah. So for tier 2, we need 4 rhodium blocks, basically. I should really look at how many I've got. We've now got 8. I've made too many. We actually had enough. Cool. We've actually got some litherite as well. Oh, no, I had to make that, didn't I? So then we need a block of diamonds. That should be pretty straightforward. And a lens, which we might have. We don't have a lens. This is why we want more rhodium, though, to make a crystal lens. We'll get to that in a moment. So everything should be there I need, barring the actual tier 1. And once this guy's set up, oh, that's a good point. We need to upgrade the structure as well. Yeah, we're fine. Be fine. We'll manage. So for a tier 2, tier 2. What we need for it, let's actually mine up the whole thing. I'm going to, but I think I will. if I have the whole thing, it means I know exactly how much stuff I have to make. I thought this thing was quicker than this. Never thought about that until just now. You can just hold right click. Don't fall down there. Last one. Cool. Boop, boop, boop. My power system sounds to be going mad just now. Oh, I might need to upgrade the power system to do tier 2 as well. Never thought about that, did I? So, for tier 2, we will need that. Boo-da-boo-boo. That was me just print screening what I actually needed. So, we need 4 null modifiers, 32 structure frame tier 2s, 16 structure panels, 3 lens cores, and 1 lens of any type. Cool, so we've got 20 structure panels. I've got 20 structure panels, that's less than what I had before. Let's put some of this stuff away. Okay, so I need 1 more laser core. Cool, got one of them. I need a lens, I've got a lens here. Then I need 32 structure frame tier 2s. Structure frame tier 2. This does need rhodium. Oh, I think I've ballsed up. Haven't I? I think I might have ballsed up. Yeah, I ballsed up. Didn't I? Didn't quite think this through. I need a lot more than 24. In fact, I need a stack of rhodium crystals. You tit. Can I downgrade you? Well, that's annoying. So what I'm going to have to do is actually not do what I just said I was going to do. I'm actually going to have to make a tier 1 again. That's highly annoying. Just because I was being silly. Just me being me. Do 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 do. Potato. Cool. Let's go place this back down again. Exactly in the same place as it was. If only there was a way I could speed it up. I don't think there's any speeding up things here. Like time tick saver things. No. Oh, there's an acceleration wand. We're definitely going to go make one of them. Put that down. Place all the blocks. Again. Yes, that's everything placed. So this should be running again. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna guess that it's working. I'm gonna guess that it's running. So usage in a machine has been disabled. That's a little annoying. Just out of curiosity, actually, do we? No. Just wondered actually. Acceleration. Wow. Okay, that needs a lot of things. We can make these things. I'm confident in my abilities to make these things. So, We need empowered emeradic crystals. I don't think I've taught it how to make... No. But I have taught it how to make bricks, so make me one of them. While that happens... Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I can't. I need unicorn horns, vector rulers. Wow, do you suck to make. Maybe this is what we should work towards. Have this as my next goal. Like how I had the cloche as my last goal. My next goal will be able to make one of these. So, possibly have to get into other mods. That doesn't look too hard to make, unicorn horns. So let's stick with emeradic things first. So we need grass, saplings, slime, and lime dye. Okay. Slime. Saplings. You need to be turned into lime flowers. Mystical lime. And mortar and pestle. Should really set up the automation for this, but we'll get to it at some point. And what did I say? Slime, grass. Grass. Somehow I have. Let's head down to my emeradic place. Now I should have, I should set this up to automate, but I'll do that at a later date, which I just realised I just said as well. Round block. Oh. Grass, slime, sapling, and lime. Cool, that works. Well, I think it does. We'll soon see. And that'll get us these guys. The easy things out of the way first. You just look like a lot of crafting. Doesn't look too difficult. So I'll let that be. It'll... Wait a second. You aren't running. Why are you not running? Well, the emeradic crystal's done. I'll figure out why that's not running later. Should we keep thinking about working on these things? So a normal wand core, that is pretty straightforward. Vector ruler, which means we need psi dust, which means we have to get into psi. Psi's not too difficult to get into, especially since I've done it before. Best way to put it. I've done it before. So, let's get into psi today. At PSI. I think, yes, this is the magic variant of it. They've got two different ones with guns, with CAD casters, and one with magic wands. It's basically the same mod, but it's just different skins and different names. Now, there should be controls, category, PS, Psi, just do that. Key binding, I'll have to do something different. Not you, not you, not you, not you, you. There we go, numpad 1. Numpad 1, do I want to load? Yes, because I... Oh, what? Oh, I've got to hit learn. Oh, have I got to go through all of these to hit learn? No way. Okay, that's cool. There we go. I've done Psi in the past, as you can see how all of them are actually loaded. I think I've done a lot of it on camera, but not all of it. These are slightly different looking kind of things, but we'll worry about that later. But for now, let's make the castery kind of things. Grab a piston, or two. Rod constructor. Makes much more sense. Alright, yes, I need to put you down first before I can make the spell inscriber. And I need to make the first wand, if you will. So let's put this down somewhere. Here's fine. I believe if I just do that, I've now got a focusing rod. It used to be called the Iron Cad, I think. But I'm fully leveled up. So, let's grab some redstone. I think it's redstone. I think I just need to do that. Yeah, I do. Let's put all of it down. Cool. So, I mean, side dust is realistically the only thing I need to do with it for making those things, but we should maybe go into the mod a little bit more. What's that top thing? That's an empty map. Didn't think that was how you made an map, but don't know why that top recipe exists. Boom. The spell inscriber. Cool. This is where you actually make the spells, which is cool. You can do certain things like tricks, and there's ones we're actually going to Ebony and Ivory. We'll be using that. Invisibility. There's another one. Infusion kind of things. If it's called infusion, yes, it is. We'll need infusion, then greater infusion as the time ticks by. I'm going to kind of rush through it. Not rush, but go through it. So we're wanting basically Psi-Metal. See, right now this wand is kind of useless. I can't do anything with it. It needs to have storage inside it. And by storage, I mean one of these. Sparkling rod source. Basically, we need one of each of these. If we look in here, you've got different slots. One's the actual frame. Can I undo this? Oh, I can undo it. Cool. Don't know if I want to though. Might as well go straight into the gold. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll stick with the iron one for now. So we need to make one of these. As I said back there, you have to start at the bottom and work your way up. So we've got a crux. We've got a notch. And we've got a glowing rod source. Whatever that does. Let's put in these. And this basically means I can now add spells to this. And to make spells, we need a spell node. So let's make just a handful of these. Oh. Spell. If I... Oh no, it's just because it's here. So the first spell node we're going to make is... infusion. Trick infusion. Now to put this in the wand, we're going to do that and that. So now I should be able to make Psi-Metal. Or not. Oops. Went a bit too far. Why can't I make... Gold. It's not iron, it's gold. I'm sure it used to be iron. Wow, we've not got a lot of gold, do we? So maybe just turn half a stack into Psi-Metal. Cool. Now, because I've done this already, I can't undo this. So we want to already level up our gun, not our gun, sorry, our frame to a Psi-Metal frame. Then, yeah. Yes, we'll have to. we'll have to do this next. So, quick rod flux. Crux even, not flux. Yeah, let's do that one. Flashing node and a slightly better battery. And let's make the next set of wand. Again, I'm going through this really quickly because I can, because I've done all this list of tutorials in the past, and it's basically the same as what I've done in the past, so it's fine. So I want to delete this, and there is actually Reddit's forums for spells, so if you can't quite figure out the spell system to do really cool spells, check out the subreddit. I might even put a wee link in the description below to where it is, so you can see it. So now we want Greater Infusion, and again our node, let's put it in there. So now I'll be able to grab some diamonds. Let's do 10. I've got 35 ore, so we're pretty decent on them. Diamonds are now Psi Gems. Nice. Psi Gems are like the top tier ore thing in this mod, which is cool. I'm surprised it's not used for any ridiculous recipes actually, because it is the longer to get to thing. So we've got the Focusing Rod already. The next ones are actually Psi Metal, Ebony, and Ivory, which we can't get yet. Oh my god, you can make a creative one. Wow. Ebony and Ivory, they've just got slightly different abilities. One's got good efficiency, the other one's got slightly better potency. I normally go Ebony, to be honest. And the Ebony substance, I believe, is coal in the end. I think these both have to be crafted in the end. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another Psi Metal rod. Grab... let's grab the Swift one. Then... let's grab this one. And this thing. So this guy, these things down here, just basically change the colour of your spell stuff, so I'm not bothering with them really because I don't need it as such. But now we can build our, basically our top tier rod. Now you can only have one rod on you at a time, so the other one can go away. Now this one, I might make some spells, so I don't need this anymore. We've got to the top tier in Psi. That was a quick way to run through Psi. I'll make some spells and I'll show you them, maybe, or I'll just go to the Reddit myself and have a look for them, because that's cool. So, acceleration wand. What is our next step? What are we needing? Oh yes, the vector rulers. That's what I was actually needing from this. So we need 4 of these, is it? 2, 4. Now these are actually used in Psi to help with spells, to figure out which way things go. And we also need a flux infused obsidian rod and an HDPE sheet. Now, sorry about that. So we cut there. What were we doing? Making things. So, flux infused obsidian rod or HDPE sheet. Let's maybe start working on flux infused. So you can just get a bucket instead of using the transposer. Does it use the same? Yes, it uses the same. Don't suppose I've got any. No. Oh yeah. Wrong mod pack. Thinking of the other one. HDPE sheets shouldn't be that difficult to get. Pellets, PRC, yeah, that's fairly straightforward to get. So we'll work on... we need a fluid transposer and a magma crucible. I don't think we've got one. Pretty sure we don't have one. No, we don't have one. So that will be our next goal. Magma crucible. crucible, you. What have I got? What have I not got? I've got nothing on the bottom row. A couple copper gears. We'll need 2 more. A couple redstone reception coils. Boom, boom. Magma crucible get, and the fluid. Transposer. Got everything for that as well. Nice. We'll put it downstairs, because why not? A lot of our machines are going downstairs. Because I also believe this wall, yeah, this wall's pure power along the back here, so that makes it easier. So we'll go magma crucible, fluid transposer, and exit. Yes. Probably have the back as being the output, and probably the back being the input in there eventually. So let's just get the acceleration wand again. I'm already forgetting what I needed here. So I need flux crystals, 2 flux crystals, and an obsidian rod. Obsidian rod, I imagine, is pretty straightforward. Wouldn't even be surprised if we had them. But for, let's just go in here. Well, look. But for flux crystals, we need 500 millibuckets of redstone. Oh, so I could put, that's destabilized redstone ore. 1 redstone gives me 100. How about just like a normal block of like an ore? Redstone ore doesn't give us anything. So we'll want then if it's 100 per, ten of these and 2 diamonds. Oh, well, actually no, we need 4 diamonds and another 10. Go in there, you go in there. Nothing will happen yet. You should be exporting though into here. You are cool. I've upgraded all these things to hardened already, haven't I? I have. I should probably just upgrade you. I doubt I'll have any extra. Hard. Can't remember what they're called. Kits. Upgrade kit. There we go. Couple hardened. Zzz. That should make you faster. I could put in some speed upgrades as well. We've already got our first redstone flux crystal. While we wait for that, let's make the other thing that we're needing from there. Whoop. Acceleration wand. We need these. What are the chances? Yes, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So now, HDPE pellets. This is what we need to make next. We need to make substrate, we need oxygen, we need lithium. Substrate comes from... oh, can use biofuel as well. Needs hydrogen. It needs ethylene. Really? Go from substrate? I mean, we can do biofuel then. Because that just needs the crusher. Cool. One more. Only a couple more pieces of redstone left. 3, 4, 5. Fill her up. Boom. Nice. So then that, with that and that, gets us flux infused rods. Sweet. So we're almost at the point of being able to make an advanced wand core. I can do everything from down here. I don't need to go upstairs just now. We need a PRC. So that's what I thought. Substrate comes from liquid ethylene. Oh, that's what I pushed. So I need a PRC. One thing. What? That's a different recipe. Yikes. Okay. Dynamic tank, steel, enriched alloy. Just out of curiosity. We've got a surprising amount of these things. PRC. Program. At make PR. Pressurized. I thought it was programmable. This guy. So, as I say, we've got a lot of the things. We need another enrichment doohickey. I'm sure that won't be that hard. Should I say another? I don't think we've got anything from Mechanism, do we? Oh wow, we've got the metallurgic infuser. Dynamic tank. Easy enough. 2 gas tanks. Oh, did I not actually craft this? I thought I crafted that. I did. PRC. Cool. This will probably have to get its own area, because it also needs 2 things, basically. So the only way to get this is to use oxygen and ethylene. And I'm sure this all comes out of one or 2 electrolytic separators. Hydrogen and oxygen. Yeah, so we need to make an electrolytic separator next. Boop, boop, boop. Electrolytic separator. Pretty much got everything apart from that guy. Boom. 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 So, electrolytic separator. I'm going to put like here. It takes in water. Let's get some conduit. Something I've not been paying attention to is how long this is. We're pretty much at the wrapping up point, aren't we? Let's connect up. Really? Hate it when my inventory does that. So these guys will need power. They'll also need water, and well, this one needs water. So let's actually make a bit of a tunnel back here. Yeah, we have actually hit the wrapping up point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these guys up. You'll probably... Whether or not I need to transfer the liquids by some other means. But yeah, I'm going to connect these up and get everything prepared for next episode, where we'll continue on with our progress to making the acceleration mod. So I'm the Trish Edkin. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have fun.